Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. I'm Stephen Hobey. Today we're exploring what is touch marketing. If you like this video, please subscribe and don't go away. Now, the topic of this video is what is touch marketing? We can actually get a little bit more specific and ask, what is haptic marketing? Now, haptic refers to the information we acquire using touch. Haptic marketing focuses on the use of tactile sensations to influence purchasing. So before online was even a thing, this methodology was primarily used to elicit feedback in, for instance, product assessments. As customers, we felt fabrics, we pushed buttons, we squeezed into jeans, and we felt up ripe melons. Our skin is actually stuffed with tissue and sensory receptors that allow us to feel pressure, pain, texture, vibrations, temperature, among other things. Now, in turn, these all-important receptors trigger human behavior. In fact, an entire field of science called embodied cognition presents the idea that the mind is not only connected to the body, but the body influences the mind. Now, our decision-making isn't simply in our brain, but influenced or even led by the body. But we can go deeper than this. Studies suggest that by touching an object, this gives us an intimate connection to it, a feeling of ownership, if you will. Therefore, the result is a higher chance of purchase. One step further, other studies have shown that we create this bond between product and person through touch, and people are more likely to place a higher value on that object. Thus, they are willing to pay more for it. As a result, some retailers have become pretty savvy by trying to, for instance, replicate the dressing room experience by offering free delivery and returns. Another example is a video ad for Arby's showed pro golfer Andrew Beef Johnson on the green and pitching the ball into an Arby's cup. Now, the ad itself was fairly ordinary, except for this. If you saw it on an Android phone, you could not only watch and hear Johnson, but feel his footsteps as well. This type of so-called haptic technology, which transmits vibrations, has also been used in gaming for decades. Now, I'd like you to think about how to integrate touch into your marketing experience, even when it seems that it isn't really an option. Try considering how to approximate the experiences you'd gain from touching. This can be done verbally by explaining what the product feels like. For instance, describing in audio or video the fluffiness of a rug or the sturdiness of furniture actually can be really quite powerful. Let your customers' minds do the rest and fill in the gaps. Now, right now, we are between two worlds, the online and the physical, and many retail stores split their focus between their online shopping portals and brick and mortar. There really isn't an integrated marketing approach. We should actually be thinking about how to leverage both to play off their respective strengths and weaknesses. For years, retail owners have fought to stop what we call showrooming, where customers come into a store, they try on clothing or they touch products only to then buy them online. But I would argue this is a completely human response. Sometimes we need to get up close and personal. To be honest, technology is still playing catch up, And only really the big companies can employ these full haptic experiences. But there will come a day very soon when smaller businesses can access possibilities to literally reach out and touch someone. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. You can also catch me on Instagram and Facebook for extra content, and you never miss an episode, so the links are below. I will see you every week with a new episode, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.